Okay. Good afternoon to each and everyone. Muchacho Bia. Okay. Some of my Nigerian friends, I would say there are some of my Nigerians who follow me on this page. They always complain that actually they like the page, but when I'm doing a program, it seems they don't understand the language. So today, I will just mix our local dialect, that is the tree, with English. So I hope you bear with me. Okay. The issue is about children upbringing, especially we Africans who live in abroad, especially in the Western world. The upbringing of children here sometimes we go through a lot of problems, a lot of struggles, and this incident that I'm about to uh, talk about, I would say, it has happened before. I think some time ago in Italy, a guy shot his mom, and I think in Germany too, it happened to a Ghanaian family. A young guy also killed um, uh, his mom, and an incident has happened in the US involving another African parent. Okay, first of all, I will welcome you all and those of you who are watching live on YouTube. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, the name of the channel is Sh0t TV. You spell the Sh0t and you just give a space and type the TV. You will see my channel right there, Sh0t TV. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube so that anytime a video is posted, you'll be notified. When you subscribe, then you click on the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you'll be notified. Whilst I'm on here, I'm live also on YouTube. Also, the YouTube channel Sh0t TV. I'm going to talk about this sad incident, and I will just combine with children upbringing. Okay, let me switch to our local dialect. I'm just mixing the language because of some of the Nigerians who follow me at this page. It seems a lot of them send me message that they like the page, but it's like always when I'm doing a program, you don't understand our language. That is the reason why today I decided to just message with our local dialect, the tree. Okay, and some BSc war America. An incident has happened in America, and same years to America. It's very sad, and it's all about yeah, African parents. I think it's originally they are from Sierra Leone, in Harlem to be precise. Harlem, so there. When you talk about Harlem, you know say Harlem, New York, Bronx, and Brooklyn, is Anchorphone. Yes, and a 22-year-old guy has shot his mom just because the mom told him to go and find a job. And you know, there's a video here, and I'll show you the pictures because it's already on social media, it's been circulated all over. Let me play the video for each and every one
to see. Him to get a job so he could take care of himself. Her son's response: he shot her dead. That's according to police and the victim's brother. News 4's Gambian is live outside the scene in East Harlem now, and he talked to distraught family members about this. Gabi.
Adam, your description, although tragic, is precise. Police say that 22-year-old Musa Camara shot his own mother in the head. Now, family members told us that the mother and her son had recently been arguing, as you mentioned, Adam, over him getting a job. The victim's brother, the uncle, wants no mercy for his nephew. Family and friends huddled in grief at Lehman Village houses. Fatoumata Denson was a mother of 8. Police
Oh, sorry.
shot and killed her around 9 this morning. The uncle wants justice.
I want him to go rest of his life in prison.
Danson arrived in New York City more than 25 years ago.
Lovely sister. She don't have no, she kind to the entire family. Let's say kind to everybody. She always smile and laugh.
Today, she was found dead in her 15th floor apartment. According to witnesses, Musa Camara shot her in the head and ran away. Citizen app video shows the moment police arrested him on 108th Street and Madison Avenue.
He got arrested with the weapon. I don't know the size of what kind of weapon it is, but he got arrested with the weapon.
Family members say Fatoumata had recently pressed her son to find a job, and on several occasions things got heated. A grieving brother, now lamenting the untimely death of his little sister, says he will never forgive his troubled nephew.
Come and look for better life, and she got killed by her own son, which is Musa Kamara, my nephew. I want him to go life in prison. No mercy for him.
Okay, it seems you've got all the story. Okay, thanks a lot, Nana. Nyamisem say they are from Gambia. Thanks a lot for that information. Okay, as you heard in the news, said I would say, you know, it was stated in the news, or what we heard, that the woman no waba a year America for about 25 years, and on any may said I'm say mother of 8 or so. Now Abrante here the 22. It is like say when him say at this age when you are 22 years. What I say? Normally there's a need to say abroad or here in abroad, you know, 18 years no. Now say one kasa, you find something for yourself to do to help yourself. And no, it's something like orientation. It helps you develop one kasa what you want to do. And you know, enka at this age at 22 there, I think say wakonenim if the story that enamono say correct there, now it's like entasia enshadanim. Now all this thing no, when we say children are bringing in abroad, because obi oha oba any idea from 14 upwards, maybe you won't understand the issue, or sometimes you think say it's because of bad parenting or something. No, absolutely not. It's not bad parenting at all. Upbringing of children, especially we are not from here originally, but we are from other countries, especially in Africa. Our culture no now you're blending with the white culture and bringing up children in this so what I say in this system no, it's actually very, very difficult, because you know we have this abuse mentality that any opportunity that comes our way, we abuse it. And you know, if our children also bear in mind, they say they too they have the same blood in them, and you know the same mentality that we have now. We should bear in mind our children have the same thing too. So when they are growing up, what I say, they grow with it. Enti se wo tete akola wa ha oba ha na obehu se system ni free, the system gives him chance say o ye free system ne ma ne kwan se bia obetimi agina wo ne maame anim, so what I say obetimi agina o maame anim akeka ensem bia ope whatever he wants and she want to the mother. They take advantage of that. So not all the time no. What I say, Sanya Maneko Mutima, freedom ni row mutim too much to the extent to say, what it in on our boniswa and bo. So sometimes, Bibi says here, you see people saying all kind of stuff. Oh, my men cry, the woman no, they are bringing no, or a bad parent or something like that. But that is not the case. Abrucentity, it's only God, by the grace of God. And if you are able to bring up your child in a manner, your child will not bring problems to you. Now what we thank God for that. Honestly, it's only by the grace of God. It's actually not easy bringing up a child in abroad, especially we that are from Africa. It's actually not easy at all. So this incident that has happened in America is very sad. Very sad that it has happened, but it can happen to anyone. It can happen to anyone, because it's like our children, as I said, it's just God's grace. It's just God's grace. Sometimes you find yourself in this situation with your child going wayward. You try as much as possible to bring your child or to just you want him or her to follow the right path, but you see, say, anything that you are doing, it's not going on, or anything that is not needed to by your child. So that time, if not prayers, you will find yourself in the same situation that our sister, our late sister, and then it's very sad. This issue is this sort of a very sad. It's not easy at all. Bringing up children in abroad, it's not easy. You try doing your best to get a better life. I don't think any parent want his or her child to just go wayward. I don't think any parent will even think of that. But because of the situation, because of the system, and because of our mentality, you know, that is why. Who is Musa Kamara? I'm lost on this page. Oh, he's a young guy. Okay. It seems you are late, but I will repeat. I'll just talk about, or let me repeat myself again for you. Issue be issue America. Musa Kamara, originally of free Gambia, onene maame wa America. Na washutu ni maame akumuno. Washutu ni maame akumuno ya. He has shot his mom in America because ne maame ka kire ni say onkonko pa adwuma because he's 22 years. And you know, because of that, and was shooting him no America and Ra. Harlem to be precise. And you know, that is the issue America wants him. A very sad issue. And American they care about children I'm bringing in abroad, especially you free Africa. No? So that is why what I'm talking about. You free Africa. No? Say enkwala ye show mu abutri. Ye ma ye titi wo mu abutri. And no any idea America sa found. That is the issue here. And you know, this issue, no, a very sad. Say, most of the times, there have been so many issues. I don't hear Ghana, please speak English. Oh, Desiree, that is the reason why I've just mixed it with our local dialect. You know, I know there are some Nigerians who follow my page or watching me on YouTube. It's all about, as I said, I've already narrate the story already, but no problem. Let me do it once again for you. It's about a young African child who has shot his mom in the US just because the mom asked him to go and look for a job. It's a 22-year-old African guy living with the mom in the US, Harlem to be precise. The incident happened, I think, last night. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about, and I'm just I would say I've juxtaposed it with children upbringing in abroad. We Africans, especially, bringing up children in abroad. So sorry that maybe you don't understand our local dialect, but it seems just follow the story. I think just follow the story. You get it. I will mess it with our local dialect, but this is what I'm talking about. Okay, and you know, as I'm American, and you know, sometimes we all travel to abroad in search of greener pastures, and above all, all what we are searching or seeking for here in abroad is we get a better life for at least our children to become somebody. But sometimes, because of the situation, because of the system, a lot of people have gone through a whole lot of things. A lot of parents mentally are going through a whole lot of things now. So, sometimes it's Nana just is okay. Sometimes it's not the fault of the parents, but as I said, because of the situation, and one, you see, sometimes because of maybe a Juma, you know, you can't come to abroad and sit at home and think that money will just flow, or money, you just pick money on the streets. No, you have to work hard, and some will hear Juma, very hard work before you can make ends meet. So in doing so, no, so as in doing so, no, sometimes there's a need. Is that when your children are growing up, you leave them behind. So sometimes a big crowd, both of you, the parents, no, more worry, they're not single parenting or something of that sort. But in the look of things, you can simply see, say, this incident, the woman is single. You can simply see that. Yes, sometimes such incident happen. Say, single parents, it brings a lot of, and I say, a lot of problems. But one of the factors are, this sort of problems, every parents, because of your juma. Mami kwa juma, papa kwa juma, biya nkwala no. And so no, omunyi pidie, sometimes so betimi di na kwa kuja, ihane ya kind of unfan. And I say, child, ubema ubi say ome take care of your child. Mom, ufi. Unim said that time, no, you, both parents, you are not in the house. If you are the neighbor kwa kuja ubi, any idea there. Well, it's like, because of the system, sometimes, the parents, it's not the fault of ours. Wow, but yenya time for the children, because upbringing, now it's like I said, they are with somebody, they are with Obi. Because of that, now and also they some entity be and ne PP. Now meanwhile, no so it's science say your mentality. If yenya bibia abuse your man so blood is deep in them. It almost the same way. Na nkakra di grow up. If not say Nyankopon amboa ebedu stage bi no ubemu say na afei they are going through a whole lot. So now they are going through timi kokofa bad friends. Ebi ohonom kra na young parents, because of say the Juma Sam and in Nema, Ubo say, Okofa bad friends now. A be an untiminia time, and no banner crane ninkomo. One kunya akwalabia sebi, or ye we are, or better was here all the time, Bibi or Honoma. Also, some of the children, Bibi or when they come home, they will sit down with you and anything happen outside, or better me no discuss it. And now, if you are lucky, and I say, if by the grace, unya akwalabia bibi wo hono ma obetimi no atena fie na ma discuss oh mama oh dear papa and daddy this is and this adamfo we say then we advise him or her na wati. But sometimes bad friends enso timi enya a lot of influence on so because say abuche adwuma 70 because maybe I'm going for 12 hours ne mame enso eko for a bia 14 hours. Well, just imagine, I'm just making an example. Both of you are not in a house. In this hours, at least semami kra obeko night. Na semami beko day. Oba, ebi owa do obeko night no ba wada. But sometimes before so be free, you make sure say you dress them up, ebi ombeko school. Say you go and drop them and you go to your work. And I say maybe the mom na wako night abano, wa bre. It was show money ma be away na wako drop you. It is like conversations and I say and command kasa and nkwala ni di no eyira it's not there. These children when they go to school they listen more like to their friends, even more than their mom or dad, because it's like because of a jumanti yenya enough time and mankwala. That is another one problem we, especially those of us from Africa, we face in abroad. And then also there but that is exactly what is hurting our children. When you compare them, Minka say Abrofunkwala and whites, they are not bad nuts in them. What I say, there are some are very bad, but at least when you compare them to India, all the time, it's like a lot of problems are. It's who are butchery, not fraud, any manema, any it involves a lot of our children, and involve we because one, you took one booby manso, and you travel outside in search of greener pastures again. You pay bibi the coffee, and say oba and two, and ya bibi nkwa ope coffee grana your bills, any woniama, any abusia. Family pressures from Africa. Family pressure from African tea. All the time. You are willing to work your house out so that you get something. Oh, and because of all this, and this situation, among them, they involve themselves in any bad activities all this thing there. And in this situation there, it's only God that will have mercy on we the Africans. Such incidents, it's very sad. They say, na abrocheha etasi. So what I say, all this thing frustration, and in your manema, ebi ana akwala no kra no. So what I say, mentally, na why depressed in some way. Because a wicked situation now, it's like say, mameno ewo emba ayi. For those who just joined the program and to my Nigerian friends who are watching, let me play the video about. Let me play the video of what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Let me play the video for you once again. My sister who is watching live on YouTube, I'm playing the video. The whole incident, as I said, is all about a young African guy, 22 years of age. He lives with his mom in the United States of America. And it has been reported that he has shot his mom just because the mom asked him to go and find for a job, or you should go and work and look for a job. So let me play the video for you once again. And I think you get the point for what I'm talking about.
Well, the mother of a 22-year-old man told him to get a job so he could take care of himself. Her son's response, he shot her dead. That's according to police and the victim's brother. News 4's Gambian is live outside the scene in East Harlem now, and he talked to distraught family members about this. Gabi.
Adam, your description, although tragic, is precise. Police say that 22-year-old Musa Camara shot his own mother in the head. Now, family members told us that the mother and her son had recently been arguing, as you mentioned, Adam, over him getting a job. The victim's brother, the uncle, wants no mercy for his nephew. Family and friends huddled in grief at Lehman Village houses. Fatoumata Denson was a mother of 8. Police say one of her children, Musa Camara, shot and killed her around 9 this morning. The uncle wants justice.
I want him to go rest of his life in prison.
Danson arrived in New York City more than 25 years ago.
Lovely sister. She don't have she kind to the entire family. Let's say kind to everybody. She always smile and laugh.
Today, she was found dead in her 15th floor apartment. According to witnesses, Musa Camara shot her in the head and ran away. Citizen App video shows the moment police arrested him on 108th Street and Madison Avenue.
He got arrested with the weapon. I don't know the size of what kind of weapon it is, but he got arrested with the weapon.
Family members say Fatoumata had recently pressed her son to find a job, and on several occasions things got heated. A grieving brother, now lamenting the untimely death of his little sister, says he will never forgive his troubled nephew.
Come and look for better life, and she got killed by her own son, which is Musa Camara, my nephew. I want him to go life in prison. No mercy for him.
As you heard, the uncle of the young guy, he said that he wants no mercy for him. So this situation now is very sad. But what can we do? We have no choice. We have traveled and we are here. So this sort of things, I would say, we are just hoping that God Almighty will just have mercy on us. We are hoping. And then those of you who are in Kuala Dia Omusisano, maybe you won't actually get what this is. Yeah, it's true, Vanessa. It's heartbreaking. It's very sad. But if you have a child who is about 14 upwards, children are bringing here, especially for we Africans, it's not easy at all. You know, we try as much as possible sometimes to blend our culture in the upbringing of our children in abroad, but it's not easy. You try, say, your culture, no, you better blend it, but and also know the situations we bring back, because that is what me salmon happen, and you're easy because culture, the system, and everything, and favoring into better. Most of our children, no, are wayward, abroad. Me see some of them, me can boost and my can be. Some of them has gone wayward in abroad. it's not the fault of the parenting. What I say, about one issue. Another issue is about separation. Single parenthood is causing a whole lot of problems in abroad, because as for this one there, people will say maybe I'm biased, but let me go straight. Some of the women in abroad there, this kind of problems sometimes is because of, I will blame it on them. Let me, here I will blame it on them. You ask me why? Because, you know, abroad, especially the Western world, it favors women a lot. So because of that, sometimes, even if the dad, you in the house, in a relationship, or maybe you married and those, you know, you try as much as possible. Uber modeling, say all the time, Uber and Nema afa the right line. One said, me starting, I said, they said, Enuma yentino, maybe Mami echo day and Papa echo night. And you know, Sabani say, Mami ko day, Papa ko night. Time beyond children are bringing, sometimes, we take care of this and we take care of that. But the bedroom stage, the big grown up, Papa, especially when baby, Wakolano, you have seen something. Our person, not the fact the right way. But a bayano, na yen same baby, and our can, and my so women are very powerful in abroad. Women are very powerful because when you have an issue with your wife or somebody, or your wife, or maybe let me say your girlfriend, you know, in abroad, sometimes this girlfriend stuff will happen. So as I say, when you have problem with your wife or maybe your partner, let me put it that way, and say authorities nibamwa, sometimes you the man, they will eject you, or just say you be you be man fifi na ka oba, and a man so when he a kosana, a man so feel so after all abrotrade it's a be makre new one, you can survive. So sometimes among care cry, they seems not to care about that, and you see they will let it like that. And you know, and no sano, now a fay a better stage, you know, now bringing up the children, no, about be a problem. Among so that time, no, what papa if you, the man is gone. And because children are bringing, you need, say, the man and the woman, you will come together to bring up, because we even have a limited time to talk to the children. So just say, if the man is not there, the time is limited in taking care of the children. And this time that you are alone, how can you take care of the child? It's not, or the children. How can you take care of them? It's actually not easy. And also another thing is hurting most of us, especially we the Africans, who have traveled all the way from Africa to Europe or in America in search of greener pastures. So these are some of the causes of this type of, say, they don't want to listen. When you try to just put them on the right path, now I hear problem. So single parenting is also some of the causes of this. Because when you compare Yanni Abrofun Bruni, or no, sometimes I in the chrome, and Bruni or these white people, here is their country. They don't even worry themselves too much. They are not lazy though. So I have to overwork or do extra hours because the responsibilities are a Bruni one. And they say, well, I thought that would turn a mortgage. Asa, he has no one at home. Taking care of. Sending mommy and Annie Papa. Like we have a long family, nuclear family, this family. And when you travel abroad, everybody thinks, here, no, money is on the streets that we are picking. So the eyes, the mentality, the perception about you when you are in abroad is totally different. So there are a lot of pressures on you. So, and this whole lot of things, it affects the upbringing of our children in abroad. And all the time when I come and say, if there's a relationship, you are living with your partner, your wife, there's a need to say one will compromise so that you can take care of your children. Because bringing children up in abroad is actually not an easy thing. Because we, in abroad, we the Africans, the responsibility on us, is very huge. So we have even not less time for our children. So just imagine, say, you try, especially this goes to the women, because you have opportunity. Women, I would say, are more wealthier than the men. A man who is car, as a man who are brutally. A man with opportunities. A man counts more fair. What I say? Because we the men, regardless of what, a man with opportunity will brutally. Because or no, anywhere the woman will go, no, she will get the opportunity more than you, the man. They favor the women more than the men in abroad. They favor them. If a dear crana be or crowd deserve as a man, you will suffer, you will struggle, you will not even get it. But let a woman go 1 or 2 pack. Because of that, some of the women have taken advantage of it, and they are abusing it like our children. The freedom that they have, they are abusing the freedom. The same blood that is in us, that is the same blood that is in our children. And if you have a partner and you are living with the partner with children, please don't think you say, I'm a woman, so if you leave, I don't care. Government will do this for me. I'll get this opportunity. So just leave. You can't take care of the child. Just a few people, single parents, have been able to bring up their child without problems. From my experience in abroad, just a few people. Just a few people. Few people have been able to take care of their children, a few single parents. So if you travel abroad and there's a possibility that maybe in spite of the problem or differences in the marriage, we have to try as much as possible and think about our children and let that relationship, if it is not abusive, we should stay so that we can bring up. So regardless of the problems that our children will go through, the two, we will get amicable solution, or we will find a way. You see? So this is what is affecting the upbringing of our children. Some of our children go wayward. The incident is very sad. Sometimes when you think of it, you won't get it. Like a child a guy that your mother has been able to bring you up to the years of 22 will just take a gun and shoot the mother just like that, just because the mother told him, go and find a job, go and get yourself a job. And 22 years, I think the mother was not wrong in any way. Because even here, everywhere you go, 18 years in America, 16 years, when you go to this supermarket and stuff, you see these young kids. They all working to get something to help themselves. But that's the situation we find ourselves in abroad. Many parents, many Africans are going through what I'm talking about. The American wants them, a lot of, if se would niba, because because here they have opportunity when they go to school, what they learn from schools and stuff. So even sometimes it will surprise you, like when we were young in Ghana, I can't just stand in front of my mom and make a cancer be me here from 5, now I'm 18. Yes, sir. I'll say, so long as you are still living with me, you will never have your way and do whatever you like. But here, your son is, or your child is even 13, 14 years. When Oye Bibi Ofie now try say you want to put him or her on the right path. Now on no argument, because he knows say the system protects him or her. And just imagine say, with the limited time we the parents, we the African parents have for them. So if there's a single parent, how can we bring them up in a good manner. Just ask yourself. Thank you. And Ubia Karasante Achim. I say some of the mothers, men can comment. So some of the mothers even spend time with their, spend time, but give no moral learning, training to their kids. So I know someone that a husband can't discipline his child when his child goes wrong in the same house, and it's funny to see how wayward her kids are growing. Thank you. This was what I was talking about. I was just talking about, and I said that, yes, me blame Mbahano. I same way that I make Sisiano. Thanks a lot, Asante, for also your input to the program. You know, we have to see ourselves. Say, we have traveled to some one country in search of greener pastures. So the system that your upbringing we got, no. This same system, no, it's not here. It is like traveling abroad, no. We are going to blend our culture to that of Europe or America or the West. So, you know, they have to be compromised. It's a compromise. Said the bear and Kwalane upbringing, no. Sabi, it's not unipa ba akopene a war giving birth, no. One person cannot give birth, as I say. One person cannot give birth. You know, before a child will be born, it's like there will be a producer and there will be a supplier. I mean, can't say. Well, you know, regardless of whatever happens, we try as much as possible. Even if the relationship is no more, there has to be a yibia. We will try, say, the mom and the dad. There will be cordial relationship. You can take care of the children. It's very sad. This incident that has happened in America yesterday, 22 years. Let me show you their pictures because the pictures is viral. So I think I can show you. And I think it's no problem. Because when you go on YouTube and stuff, the pictures are already there. This is the pictures. This is the guy. And the mom, the 22-year boy, the guy who shot the mom. The mom is this is the mom and this is the guy. Let me show it here for those of you watching on YouTube so you can see it. This is the guy and this is the mom. The guy and this is the little brother. Okay. So this is the pictures. Very young, very nice guy. He's just gone, just like that. And in America, you know, you won't come back. Killing someone at 22 years, you will never, you straight life imprisonment. You know, American system, they don't joke with such a thing. And this is murder, straight. So, before I end the program, there's a little that I would say to those of us. Please, you took one booby room. You be pay bibi akufi pamcho. Said you be ya and kwalano you better tiwamo. So I say, na omubenye dum pepen. So that is the reason why most of us we are here. It, you know, all the time. The children are bringing should be our worry more than the money. Now, if possible, sometimes, yes, there are family pressures on us. We, those from Africa, a lot of pressure is on us from our family. But we have to draw the line. I say I draw a line. No, that who said now the children are bringing, more important for us, regardless of how difficult it is. I know, say, bringing up a child here, especially the cultural differences, it's not easy. But we should try, regardless how hard it is. If the white people na kroni omodian, they are able to bring up their children, most of them without problems, in spite of say the same freedom like us now. We can also do it. Because when you come here, all these criminal activities, you see when we strike it percentage-wise, criminal activities that happen here in abroad, you see most of these activities involves we the foreigners, especially we the foreigners, I would say from black descent. Let me put it that way. When you travel here in abroad, when you go to UK, here in Holland, in Germany and stuff, a lot of criminal activities, you see, it involves we the foreigners, our children. Let me put it that way. It involves our kids. In America, the incident happened in America, in Harlem. Before I end the program, don't worry, I'll play the video for you again. It seems people just joined the program. And I'm on for Ms. Remo. And the reason why I've blended it with our local dialect, some of Nigerian Nibia followers in T. Yeah, all the time. Almost so finding interest, omunya interest, program Nibi. And I try say me blend it with any tree. So I just say, me bro for kakra na ishada kamu. I'll try to. And until me yanisa timpamcho. I just say, nyese bia me ya bro for some bro for nanga semuno. Me said anti bibia broso. But it's sign. Nigeria for now. Any other African countries, baby follow me. Me cry na minim. But the people me inbox, people me YouTube. Normal area, I just want to blend it so that they will understand at least what I'm talking about. And this issue is about Africa because the person involved, the incident, they are Africans. And I think it's a Entina a make wasem. Entino, so eti say all the time. Sikane way ya dreamun so yente so kakra. Me nowadays, like before, when I came to abroad, now my dream money conscious, me pesca, but as I say, my relaxing. Because I've seen say, what in Kwalaba we are here, when you bring children, so as I say, or when you give birth to children, it means to say your property are the children, not what you acquire, like houses and stuff. But your properties are the children. If the children go wayward, so as I say, it will affect a year. Hello. Yeah. Okay, maybe Transformer Mrs. I may you throw back why. And I'm part of from bare 5 minutes time. Why? Sade na mekano. Sikano yanti sikano sukaka. Thanks a lot, Nana. Yanti sikano sukaka. The money that we are after, no. Now we should actually think more about our children. If you don't have a child, it's no problem. I know that definitely God will bless you with it. If you don't have it now, or if your children are grown up and they are no more with you, they don't live with you, there's no problem. But please, if you have some, like I have some here, 15 and 3, I have 2 here. When they are about 3 up to 10, it's no problem. But from 12, 13, 14 upwards, that is where the problem will start. So that is where there's a need. So your attention will mostly be on the children than always going out to doing a whole lot. So you want maybe thinking about sometimes there's no need to think a whole lot. Say you have to acquire the whole world, every property in the world. The children are your property, are your properties. Let me put it that way. the children that you have, God has blessed you with. So there's a need, in spite of the problems. If your attention, I'm telling you, regardless of how difficult, I know, say yes, abutre system nankasa, and in school, because of our time, but say if we give a lot of attention to our children, I'm telling you, regardless of how, regardless of the problem, that your money be common, we can help them. We are going through a whole lot. I'm telling you, I know many families are going through a whole lot in abroad. But our focus should be on our children. Like me, when I came to abroad at first, I was rushing. Because that time, I would say I was alone. My wife was not here. There were no children at that time. Now, thank you. You know, so please, our children should be our number one priority. Number one priority. First. Yes, we don't have to actually be lazy and sit at home without doing anything, but our children. And please, if you are in a relationship, if you are with your partner, regardless of what will come, like you will separate your stuff, but please let there be cordial relationship between you and your partner. And if you are living together too, so please, just put your children at first. Anything that comes your way, think about your children. They are the most important thing. This incident is sad. Sad. Killing your mom, very sad. It's very sad. Very sad. No one will wish to say something of this sort will happen. But it's part of our living in abroad, and it's part of the problems that we face as Africans living in someone's country. But I hope that God Almighty will have mercy on us, and God will direct us on the way we bring up our children. May God bless us all. I will end it here. Thank you all for watching. Bless you. And may the soul of the lady or the woman rest in perfect peace. As for the young guy, may the family console the rest of the children that she has left behind. But as for the young guy, as his uncle said, the system in America will not even, the system will deal with him. So please, let's first prioritize our children. That's the most important thing. Bless you all. May God richly bless you. Thank you, those who watch live on Facebook. Bless you. On YouTube. Bless you, those watching me live on Facebook. May God bless you all.